Alright, my countdown is done. I don't know what music I'm playing.
Okay, there we go.
Just make sure it's selected in your audio source, I think.
Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's working.
Alright, ready to do the intro.
Perfect.
What?
Yeah, perfect. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm just gonna turn on my music. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have... Oh, I didn't mute myself. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a good match. We have the first Division 1 matchup of the week. To start the season, we have MERC versus 6th. I am joined by Chris. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Hey guys, how's everyone? Early morning for me, early morning for you.
Oh, it's 4:02 currently right now for me, so this is gonna be great. I'm used to this, but it's okay.
We get through it.
Yes, we have a good one in store for us. MERC versus
6th.
6th. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a struggle stream for me, but yeah, MERC versus 6th. We're gonna be playing on St. Mary Glees, another fun map. These teams are no stranger to one another. They've played each other, I think, twice from recent memory, if I do have to say. So it's going to be a good test for both of their skills. Lots of pickups from both teams in the offseason, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see how these two teams play out and going forward in the rest of the season. If you didn't catch some games last night, there's games like in the bottom of the description going around saying the scores of everything. Love the new overlays.
Yeah, the overlays are amazing.
Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice.
Especially when it shows the games coming up as well in the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for people who aren't familiar with the lineup for the weekend. It's great to have a little look at that.
Oh yeah. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I can do my caster intro. Look at that. Oh, so nice. I just love playing with these overlays. I'll just keep the caster intro for now. But yeah, we're gonna have MERC versus 6 on SME. MERC, I'll be on the MERC side of things. Chris will be on the 6 side of
Yeah.
things. Chris will be on Twitch. I totally forgot to put your link in my description.
No, it's all good. I haven't even plugged any of my stuff yet on Discord, but
It's okay. Is what it is. So go check out both of our streams. I think right now, forget who is streaming I think Sassy Anna is streaming the Rofs match. Rofs and Lep, I think, are playing for Division 2 right now. So I think that game is actually live. Let me just double check. Yeah, we have Casanova and Sassy Anna doing Lep and Rofs. That's also going to be played on SME. Lots of SME this weekend. And SMDM, which is not surprising.
yeah,
two
I think it's fan
two really good
favorites.
maps. But
Although Taco and Legion are on LA Main, which is great fun.
yeah, that's a weird one. I'm pretty sure there's like, I think it's Goat and somebody else are playing on I think they're playing on Driel.
Oh God.
Believe it or not. So that's gonna be interesting. bring up both of the league standings right now on my stream. I don't know if Chris you'll do the
Yeah,
same on
I'll
yours,
bring
but
up as well now.
bring up
Even
all the divisions. These will be updated accordingly once I don't know if the week is over, if these will update as soon as the game's over and we plug it in. But Division 1, 2, 3, and 4 on your screen. I don't think any of the top 4 divisions played except for 9PZ and Pathfinders last night. That ended in a 5-0 on Hill 400 for 9PZ, so congrats to them. And then for Divisions 5, 6, and 7, 8 will be on your screen as well. First and TRL was played last night. I casted that match. 5-0 victory for the first, and then ANZR and BCR played last night as well, ending on PHL and 5-0 for ANZR in that bracket. And then I'm pretty sure there was R22R and SOB. I think it's SOB. Yeah, SOB played last night as well. R22R winning that 5-0, and I'm totally forgetting if I'm missing a match. I definitely am, but you know,
there's
it's
so many matches.
it's 4 a.m. There's so many matches. A lot of them being streamed. This is probably the biggest high that we've ever had on Hello Loose competitive on console.
We need more streamers.
Yeah, because I think I can only do maybe one more 4 a.m. game for me
Yeah.
going forward.
So
It was really tough to wake up this morning, but
yeah,
always good to wake up for these matches.
if anyone watching has a interest in streaming,
Just make sure you guys have a capture card if you stream.
yeah. But it's a lot of fun. You know, opens up a different side of the game for a lot of people, especially people playing. I know for myself, when I saw myself on a stream, it just made my day.
Oh, we
made
already have some good clips from the season. I'm pretty sure I got some knife kills last
Oh
night.
yeah,
There was an engagement that lasted over a minute, and it was just two guys in a wheat field, just both prone, not moving a single muscle.
oh
It
beautiful.
was. I mean, it's a boring moment, yeah, but it's just funny when that happens in a competitive setting.
Yeah, because you expect such out of the box plays and then bring it back to basics. It's always nice to see.
Mm-hmm. Turning the attention back to the match at hand today. I was gonna say tonight, but it's literally 4 a.m. But turning back to the map, I think one thing, because it's gonna be an SME, I think one thing that a lot of people would like is another checkpoint game. I did a checkpoint game last night between First and TRL.
Oh really?
Um, yeah, the game basically went the full 90 minutes. Just First said we're gonna 5-0 with 2.5 minutes left, which they did. So basically, the gentleman's 4-1.
Yeah.
4-1 game, but match was still played like flawlessly in my opinion from both teams. Really good match. Hopefully we have the same tonight. Maybe we'll end in a 2-2 tie. I know that's been I don't know why probably.
I was
Uh,
I was actually thinking of that this morning when I was waking up. I was like, oh, let's think about this match for a second. I would like to see a middle point. The church, I haven't seen it being played in a while. I would just love to
I'll
see.
be right back, Chris. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
take this call real quick.
no worries. Yeah, I'll just talk to the people myself. So yeah, no, I was just thinking because I did watch the final for was it TPL for Taco and Legion, and it seemed to have a pretty solid mid fight. And I think having Church as a midpoint, you're always going to have that kind of middle fight. It's never going to be a big wipeout for either team because it can be so back and forth for that middle point. Um, so hopefully that can be something we see today, especially against two of the top teams. Like there's never going to be if it's a midpoint like the middle point, there's always going to be that there's always going to be that ability to have that back and forth and keep the game going for the whole 90 minutes instead of it ending short.
I just got a word from Crawley to join his squad. I would probably do that right now if I were
Yeah,
you, Chris.
I'll do that now. Yeah,
So just got to think we're almost ready.
yeah, I'm
I
sure.
think MERC just lost some players. I think one more from Six needs to join, and a few from MERC. I think some MERC just dropped out.
Hmm.
But Gonna get underway shortly. Just doing some background stuff so it goes smoothly when the game goes live for you, ladies and gentlemen, and at home. I don't know why you're up this early if you are an American. Um,
Right,
but
Crawley
yeah,
Scott, you said?
probably yeah.
Okay, let me find them. Ever since this update, the UI has been really buggy in terms of like selecting like spawns and then selecting squads and stuff for me anyway. I'm not sure if it's the same for you, but I've been really bugging out with the UI.
Yeah, that's just the game being broken.
Right, I'm in quality squad now.
Right, sounds good. Looking at everything. I think one thing we can also go on real quick too is the rules for the season.
Oh yeah, I'll try them up.
Bring those rules up. So we have one man Artie, which is basically one man unkillable Artie. Recon and other people cannot kill the guy on Artie, and there's only one person from each team that's going to be on the Artie gun, and you can't leave the Artie gun once you get on it. Indestructible nodes uh, kind of goes hand in hand with Artie. There should be really no one back there other than maybe farming people out of the HQ, which is kind of mean. But no destroying of nodes, and then as the axis, you cannot spawn in Panthers, so you got to spawn in Tiger tanks only, just to make it a little bit more balanced for the allies, because Allied 75 is borderline useless in my opinion. I think it's technically banned, but
Really?
if someone uses it, I don't think the other team's really going to complain that much that
No.
a 75
Comes up against
75
it.
tank is on the field.
Yeah, it's
So,
pretty much a useless tank.
mm-hmm.
A useless asset to have, a waste of fuel, in my opinion.
It's kind of fun shooting smoke rounds at infantry, though. I've gotten killed by a smoke round before out of a
Yeah, but
75.
you did? Okay, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
it's just gotta directly hit you. That's
Yeah.
about it.
But I suppose the medium does the same job, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the armor might be beneficial. But yeah, I really like the rule setups that we have, and these are originally made for Summit, weren't they? And then they've been brought over and adopted now for TPL.
Yeah, I mean, obviously PC was like the catalyst in coming for these rules, and then
Yeah,
I think everyone just kind of like agreed and adopted to it.
yeah,
Just I guess to make the games more balanced and a little bit more, between multiple leagues, a little bit more fair, I guess. Um, you don't have to worry about like, oh, I can, destroy nodes in this league match, but then this league match I can't do that.
yeah.
Just to
Kind of,
make everyone's playstyle and strategies kind of similar between multiple leagues.
yeah, continuity. It helps.
And
Um,
also with Recon and Ari, I bet you those players are kind of thankful they don't have to go back there and get killed and stuff like that.
yeah, I know.
At least those players.
I know for myself when I was playing in Hell EU last season, and the rules there's I don't think there's many rules to be honest in terms of limitations for nodes and RD. So like there was a few matches where you would just get overwhelmed with artillery by 6-man artillery and just you can't move.
Mm-hmm.
So I think having the 1-man artillery and the nodes definitely makes it a bit more strategic in how you want to place it and where you want to place it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, happy to see these rules integrated now across the two major leagues. And what's
Merc,
the? Oh yeah.
Merc's just losing guys left and right. I think
Oh
Merc's just
god.
having some desync issues, but it's okay. It'll get resolved soon. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say what season? But this is season 1, isn't it? Of
It's technically season one. It's kind of just like a
re-
rebrand from the People's League. This is the
yeah,
Premier League. I'm gonna be messing up the name probably throughout the season, but just basically a little bit of a rebrand, a refresh, and you might as well just start over from
yeah.
four. So um, they just wanted to make that change a little bit.
Just to yeah. I was like, so what was the reasons behind the rebrand, or was it just they like the Premier League better than the People's League?
Uh, I think it was just like an overall rebrand. Like I don't
Yeah.
think there was really I don't know like the details behind it, but
No, of course, of
um,
course.
league is technically sponsored now too and everything. So um, lots of things also in the works in the background that I don't know if I can say. I really don't know anything about it, to be completely honest. It's 4:15. Um,
Yeah.
so, but um, basically just kind of like a restart, refresh. So I know there was talks about a third league being created,
Oh
like
God.
with this same exact format, but it just didn't make sense to really do that. So, um,
Is that a
now we
lot?
have this.
Yeah, I think 2 leagues could be enough.
Oh, 2 leagues is definitely enough. Streaming for both of them was really tiresome this past fall, winter
Yeah,
for me.
you're on it from nearly every game. Right, let me just see the scoreboard. What's happening? These are losing Merc players, is it?
Yeah, MERC kind of lost like 15 players all of a sudden.
Oh God, it's not ideal.
It's never ideal, but I think they're just having some desync issues. I think it's being resolved. They think they accidentally set the cap on the pain, so if people were painting over probably like 300, 400, it was desyncing them out of the server.
Oh really? Okay. Merc,
So yeah,
Merc and
this
Six,
this
they're both American teams. Or no, Six is Oceania.
sixth is Oceania, and then
Yeah.
MERC is technically European, even though
Oh
they do have
right.
some NA players.
Okay.
I think both teams actually have NA players. I know sixth is very diverse on the Oceania. They have a bunch of New Zealand players, Australian players. I think they have some Chinese and some Japanese players. So they are very diverse on that side of the world, as well as
Yeah.
some Americans. And then Merck, for the most part, is all European and American. I don't think they have anybody else from any other country. I think they might have a few Russians, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but basically it's EU versus six. That's why we're playing this early in the day.
Yeah.
Just for the time constraints for sixth and Merc, both themselves. So, and this will be played on a US West server that will be the middle ground, just for pains for both teams. Makes it a little bit more fair for the most part.
A bit more bearable for everyone involved.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, we don't experience any lag, but you can see it sometimes in the players and their shots.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my cat is just making so much background noise. I don't know if it's being picked up or not. Can you hear it?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, grand. Okay.
Yeah, and then as far as the rest of the day goes for the league, there's gonna be a lot of matches streamed today. It's actually wild how many games are being streamed now all of a sudden. Don't have the graphic on screen. I'm just gonna double check. Why
Of
am I getting
the
pinged?
the graphic of the upcoming games.
Yeah, I don't have that on my stream, but
Oh, I didn't save it either. Let me see.
Casanova and Anna should be streaming right now. We have this match, and then 2 p.m. Eastern. Don Gotti's doing 9 May 3-5, and then you're doing
Yeah,
one SBS and 34th for
yeah,
Division 4.
yeah. I don't know what time that
Um,
is for you, but for me that is 8 o'clock BST.
yeah, and then I'm doing RZN and I think DBD at 3:30. I think that's the team name. I still got to get used to some of these logos.
Yeah, DVD would be the one. Yeah.
Yeah, we have, I think, after the stream, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10 matches left in the day. So every weekend's just be jam packed of hella loose. We could probably have a 24-hour live stream if we really wanted to. But
No sleep.
yeah, and then tomorrow's matches on Sunday will be me and Shelmaine. There's gonna be a new caster for the season for everybody, and just streaming in general. I think we're gonna be doing the Taco Legion match, which you're gonna be playing in, and then Gusket will be doing SAP and 480 to finish off week 1 tomorrow night. So lots of games being played.
A lot of
Lots of
exciting
exciting.
matchups.
Yeah, with the
Uh,
with the new league format, it's I think we have 50 players on each team, so we should be seeing a map flip shortly to SME.
I do see that
With
now.
the
Yeah.
new league format, it's bunch of divisions. So this is Division 1, the top division. So basically the best 5 teams in the world are in this division on console. But doesn't mean any other teams can move up or down and stuff like that. Just to keep games a little bit more, balanced. So there's no like steamrolls like within 20, 30 minutes. For the most part, the divisions will help solve some of that issue, get the games better. Have
What
some teams shine.
what would a team have to do to get promoted up to a division, or can they?
They would just have to win their division. So like if you're a Division 2 team and you win Division 2, you can get promoted to Division 1. And then if you are a Division 1 team, for example, and you actually finish in last place, you will move down. But I think that's not going to happen this season. There's going to be no
No
relegations.
relegations, no.
Just because there is only 5 teams in D1 right now, just based on like some dropouts from some teams and stuff like that. But we do have a map flip finally.
Let's go. Is this
45 seconds.
It's gonna be live after this, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be. Just gonna double check the MSA. Should be live. I think MERC actually just lost 4 more players, but I think it's gonna have to be live.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be. Hopefully, it's on SME. I might have just got my title completely wrong if it's not. Yeah, we got SME.
Let's go.
And it's checkpoint again. Offset point for MERC.
Oh, well, that's a big offset point, that is.
Yeah, Western approach is gonna be a little bit rough for MERC if they do not capture checkpoint. Just that's a very long distance between the SPs. La Mason Dew Creek. It's gonna be pretty easy for 6 to push off their defensive point if they do lose checkpoint. So it's gonna be an interesting mid cap. Checkpoint, obviously the most fair midpoint on this map and one of the most fair midpoints in the game for both teams. It's kind of like 51-49. I would say slightly in favored for allies to cap first.
Checkpoint. Yeah, I would agree with the allies capping first, just with the roots in.
It's slightly favored to allies for them to cap first, but it's going to be after that. After basically the initial mid cap fight, it's kind of German-sided, favored a little bit, depending on if you want to argue about anything.
I think for the allies getting through up to Western Approach is a real challenge with all them fields and houses. I think if MERC have their wits about them, they'll have them buildings locked down and those routes travel watched. So I think allies might struggle trying to get up towards Western Approach, but I think once they capture checkpoint, if they're just going for the 3-2, it might be an easy hold, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fight. Love a good checkpoint game, so a little bit more fair than the SME Church, I would say. Don't really have to cross the road, but the main thing that teams do have to worry about is actually crossing the road. If you get to the other side of the road, I think you will eventually cap the point. That's just how I envision SME being played for the most part.
Yeah,
you just gotta get across the road.
Getting across that MSR, yeah, it's a big task in the opening minutes. So it'll be interesting to watch these trucks and see if there's any mistakes made. I doubt there will be any mistakes, but you never know. Any rocket sniper, any ditch.
So, just 30 seconds underway. Weatherman will be an Artie for the MERC side of things. One of the best Artie players, in my opinion, in the game.
Just following my truck here. Looks like there's 2 rocket snipes on one of the trucks. Let me see, is there another truck sitting about? There's another truck. That's that truck. Do you have any rocket snipes lined up on the MERC side?
They don't. I think there's some people. Yeah, there is actually. Holy hell, there's a lot of people in the end by German lines.
Oh really? We've got about 4 rocket snipes lined up here for the start.
We are underway.
We have pinch of salt and new. One rocket snipe's gone out. Let me follow this. Let's see where this goes.
There's about 5 MERC over here about to shoot rockets.
Oh, I lost it. Wait, what? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. That's a different one. I think the one that I was found despawned.
MERC shooting 5 rockets at once. Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, God. That truck almost got wiped. Oh, New Dawn.
That almost dies.
The recon almost gets hit as well. Wow. That would have been a big blow having that recon.
Initial cap weight is going to MERC side. Lots from both teams. I think Maxi just gets a rocket onto the truck.
And we just see MERC flooding into the houses. Raz already in the building on the other side of the road. Gonna be a big choke point if they can stay in that building. Get the OP up in that attic.
Yeah, one thing that Six did very well is obviously control the south. Stewart's in for the 6 around SP.
Yeah, and the Lux just sitting on the road now. Where's that second? Oh yeah, I do see it. Okay, good. The infamous battle between the Stewart and the Lux. Neither can pen each other. They just keep firing.
Yeah, it's the age-old battle between those 2 tanks.
Looks like is there a second Lux sitting back behind the glider?
Yeah, there's one back by the down glider.
Yeah. Something goes down the midpoint, but this looks like a MERC cap for now.
Yeah, looks like MERC will get the cap off. One of the Lux goes down to 2 satchel.
I think there was a Stewart as well, went down to a satchel as well.
Will be a cap for MERC. Good start for them. Six gonna have to work. They do have basically full control of the south, other than the open field.
Yeah, for garrisons for 6, they have it all the way going north-south, up through cemetery, and then on the outskirts of church. Although that one is already lighting red, so you do have guys up in the north already. Shifty and Hump, a Recce, and a SL.
There's actually also a recon tank, and yeah, like you were saying, those few players up in the north are eventually gonna make their way down the Mason.
Yeah, could be problematic if it's not dealt with.
Oh, this medium in the south for 6 is really getting harassed by MERC.
I just heard the ricochet. Yeah. Oh, he kills his friendly. But the P4 is pushing up. Look, the P4 is pushing up on the north side of the point. It's a Lux. My bad. It was from afar. It's rocketed once by Maxi. Where is the P4?
It's actually being repped behind the point.
All right.
They probably took a shell from the medium.
My audio's a bit loud in game.
That's okay.
Yeah.
More immersion for you.
Yeah. Let's just check on that Recce squad that was behind. It looks like they got... Oh no, there's still a Recce tank. Still lurking about Demon and Noel on their way around.
Looks
They
like
might...
MERC is starting to cap onto La Mason as well.
Yeah.
Just the
Recce. It's gonna get intercepted by Heavy coming out. Hopefully by the 6th Heavy coming out of their spawn now, bottom HQ. If the Recce stays there for a while, but we do have... Who's this?
He's gonna die about these AT players.
2 AT players coming in. Riley gets the kill, and that should stop any pressure on Mason. I'm assuming that SL that went with that Recce died as well. both the Stewart and Lux is doing great jobs in staying alive for the mid cap. At least one of them anyway. It looks like 2 of the Luxes stayed alive. Is that correct? Yeah, there's 2 Luxes to the 1 Stewart.
Yeah. Still around SP, and then P4 sort of behind them.
Yeah. And how's our medium in the north doing right now? Still, it's getting repped by an engineer and crewman. P4 just looks like it has a sights on it.
Looks like MERC is going to adjust their P4 to engage the medium of 6th. Maybe, I don't know.
Definitely looks like he's trying to get a sight on. But the medium is not looking in the way of where the P4 is.
Both tanks using their advantages. A heavy tank is in the bottom HQ ready for MERC to use.
Yeah, we have a heavy tank now rolling up to just behind the medium. They might have an angle now. P4 might get the first shot if the medium isn't looking. Medium is now facing front. Oh, Cap C fell through the map. That's unfortunate.
Did he actually fall through the map?
Well, I think he's dead, but he fell through the map, yeah. Angry Devil here with the satchel gets saved by Cash. Let's just look at the north. Look at this mosh pit front door.
Yeah, it's just already in a lots of death. I think Weatherman is farming an OP that's actually on the strong point.
Not surprised to not see any players sitting on the rooftops. I know this is a map for it. Getting through those windows. Sitting on
They're
this.
doing a really good job of controlling the north side of checkpoint. I mean, they're not really in sector a little bit too much, but
Yeah,
they are doing a good job of controlling that side of the map.
there is a defined line right now. Looking at the map for 6 going north to south along the MSR. But in terms of pressure in the hard cap itself, there's only a squad leader and that 2 squad leaders and that Stewart. So although saying that they have started the cap slightly.
This medium tank and these medium tanks and heavy tank in the south. Infantry for MERC now is starting to kind of be a little bit of a concern for the 6 guys down here.
The south? Oh yeah. Tanks are getting overwhelmed here. There goes a satchel. Medium tank is damaged slightly.
Starting to get some more pressure into the hard cap itself now too, though.
We do have an OP sitting just behind the, just to the back left of the barns, which is spawning in a few players. I'm not sure how this isn't like a strong cap. It doesn't look this very. I think if MERC just put a few more bodies in that hard cap, it would be quenched pretty quickly. But,
yeah, lots of MERC also inside the buildings as well too. Not sure if this Lux is on hard cap. He is, so I think if they get a Gary spawn and it's not, completely wiped out by Artie, they should be fine.
Looks like one rocket goes into the Lux by Riley. Can he get the second off?
Oh, that was a big Artie shell. I don't know how that killed him inside the building, but it did.
And 6 still capping, but it's not strong. We see MERC sending reinforcements flooding into the back of the point now. They are all on the recon flare right now. Looks like I see a Tiger moving up on the map edge for MERC now. 76.
Yeah, on the south side.
76 is not looking. And I think that Tiger will have LOS soon enough. Although the 76 does repair, or is reverse not enough though, I don't think. See, that Tiger that was out of bounds around that hedge, which is annoying for anyone trying to peek that angle.
Really not sure what's capping on Mason. Oh, there's one guy in the sector
let me just see.
Mason right now.
Yeah, we do have Shifty and Noel. Shifty was the SL that took a ride with that recon near the start of the game.
Run is coming down for MERC, as well as they do have a reinforce down as well.
Bombing
died to his own bombing run. He actually survives.
Bombing run doesn't do much in terms of getting rid of the Stuarts. Ricochet's coming off the Deluxe.
Lots of guys just spawn off the MERC garrison.
There goes the Lux after 15 minutes of life. He did well.
We do have a heavy fight, and the Tiger actually wins up in the south against the 76.
I missed that for a second.
Yeah, that will be Mospa's tank with Kleiner as the gunner. That's actually a huge win because that frees up the south a little bit more for MERC, and they needed to win that because they were starting to surround both north and south, and that's something that really can't happen on SME.
No, especially
checkpoint, especially. Yeah. 6 was basically full control though of the north sector. Of
uncontested up there, but then they still have to cross down, which is another challenge in itself.
Run is coming down for the 6 side of things as well. I think this will knock out the Geary. It does. Lots of MERC also do spawn on their OPs.
Oh wow, that's a big bombing run. Good few kills there. It looks like Libby's going for a satchel on the Stuart. Not noticed. Oh, Cabos noticed him, takes out the pistol.
Oh, he gets shot by a... I don't know if he just got ran over by his own Stuart tank, but...
Oh, the TC?
Yeah, the TC hopped out and shot Libby.
Oh yeah, no, TC got back in.
Okay, good. Well, good for him.
Now you can see 6 just crossing the field. I don't think
medium now gonna probably go kill the Stuart. That's been probably a pain for MERC to deal with as far as infantry. So
yeah, and there it goes. They do really need to have a tank situated though on the north side of the point here, because it looks like 6 are doing a decent job on getting across that field. Wilco getting close into the hard cap. Let's go on board with him for a second, see what he has to offer.
Yeah,
he's a
trench. Really down for garrisons as well. They only have really 2 that are useful for checkpoint. Everything else is either by Western, and they have 1 red zone. But other than that, 6 have been doing a great job of shutting down any spawn points for MERC to use.
Yeah. So Wilco did just try to get into the back of the point. He did place a satchel before he died, which will take out a good few players, about 7 if they do stay in the location they are now. They're all walking past. Yeah, there goes that satchel. About 5 or 6 players for that Wilco.
Shatters. Fortunate shatter from Constantine's rocket. Just took out the P4, but P4 lives. There is another Tiger tank coming out. Well's tank is.
I do see him.
So.
I think I do see him on the highlights. What tank is this sitting on the MSR? It's just the P4, but the Tiger is giving good amount of cover for 6 right now. We only have 1 heavy tank leaving, or it's passing map edge under Mason right now. It will have, let's see, it won't have LOS on anything really due to terrain and the uphill nature of the
medium from Constantine and Casper. Medium tank is finally dead for the MERC side.
Just seeing that there now. Yeah, looks like the Tiger is backing up a small bit. Did he get hit as well? Is he smoking? No, he's not smoking. No, it looked like he was smoking for a second.
No, I think the Tigers is playing a little bit safe.
Yeah. But that does free up now an avenue for 6 to get into the point a bit easier. No more P4s, just locking down that road.
The biggest problem for MERC right now, at least from what I see, is they don't really have any other control other than the actual strong point, which obviously you need control of the strong point to win this match, but they don't really have anything in the north going. They're, I guess, contesting over south still because, you know, 6 are just there still.
Yeah. I think they are making efforts, MERC making efforts to get back into the north. I do see like 3 or 4 squad leaders from MERC on the outskirts of them northern buildings, and I guess on the south, then Hayfield's just gonna host anyone in them Hayfields. Really hard to spot those players unless you get some sort of elevation. But then when you get elevated positions, obviously you're easier to see. So it's a give and take.
Honestly, how quick 6 are actually getting into the point. I would not be surprised if I would see like an airhead potentially start to get dropped near the checkpoint, strong point, because they are crossing to the MERC side of the street, kind of uncontested right now. You know, Sokovia, Wilco, Nukes just died, but you know, they are giving MERC a run for their money on the checkpoint SP itself.
I'll be honest, I just went back to look at because there's a garrison lighting up behind Mason, and I come back to the hard point, and there's four or six guys on the hard point now, and it just seems that they're getting wiped off. And in terms of outposts around the point, there's 4, 2 directly behind the point, and then 1 and 2 more to the north. So yeah, they're gonna have to just stay alive in that hard point if they want to get anything done. But I think that's the main problem, especially now there's a Tiger beside the glider now watching behind the point. That's going to be hard for 6 to get across to the barn now. We do have supplies dropping actually in the north by the church, both American and German supplies.
Yeah, I feel like MERC are gonna. I think they do actually have 1 SL. Yeah, Shifty. I feel like they have to maybe shift some more guys once they get a little bit more control to his OP to maybe start putting some pressure onto the 4th point, because MERC is bending but not breaking. But at some points they might start, you know, cracking a little bit, just because 6 honestly have been control of the map other than the actual, you know, sector itself that they need to capture.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if they're just trying to wear out MERC right now, trying to find that little opportunity or what.
Yeah.
But it feels like at any point, if once 6 gets some momentum, they're not going to stop with this cap.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the SP right now and getting a bit worried for 6th. I mean, they are slowly getting people back into behind and in the building, the 3-star building, but for the most part, it's just Crawley squad of a 4-man just sitting in and around the point, just holding down whatever they can, whereas MERC seem to have a stronger presence on their side of the point.
MERC actually bringing up a Puma 2 now to support this little bit of north pressure, but as soon as I say that, he gets rocketed from behind.
Well, I think
Nui?
my frames are gone.
Nui.
Let me back up a second because my frames are shattered. Are we back? I think we're back with the frames. Brilliant. Yeah, so now what I was just saying there, MERC do have control of the house on the other side of the road, consequently the fields leading up to the strong point.
Santa Leach is running through the stream.
We do have 2 76s now just making their way up to Mason, just to the south of Mason. I think they're gonna try a coordinated attack on some tank. Something went down. It wasn't Tiger though. It was a rep station. That was a Greyhound,
Actually, a
yeah.
Greyhound.
Yeah, Greyhound.
Interesting play from the 6. I know they like using recon tanks to go behind enemy lines. Seen that many times before in previous games that I have casted for them.
It's always a fun play style. High risk, high reward.
And they are now. House has actually shifted his OP off the red zone garrison and going to go behind 6th. Hopefully take out some spawns and relieve pressure, because 6 are starting to come in from the north now, and it's going to be, you know, a little bit of a trouble for MERC to take that ground back. But House is OP, and him in general, phenomenal player for the MERC side of things. But you know, his OP could be, you know, quote unquote the MVP of this match if they can get something going.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the south now, and we have Faded and Santalite. But it looks like the south battle is going to be won by MERC. I think 6th have exhausted all their possibilities, but we do have a 76 now rolling up. But where is the infantry support is my question. Especially playing in around these hayfields, it's always or wheat fields, it's always a challenge. Because they can just sneak out of anywhere.
6 actually starting to get some good cap pressure, and kind of an opportunity. Wilco nearing the garrison. It's actually, oh, he dies his friendly Artie, I'm pretty sure. Was about to get down a satchel, would have taken out the Gary as well if he got that down. Obviously he doesn't know that, but
oh, Tiger,
a little bit.
Tiger and 76 fight here down the south. Don't know how the Tiger has LOS on that 76. I guess he's getting pings from Faded or Fatal Watch.
Very common tank spots.
Yeah.
Also put each other in. Yeah, Faded that he goes on binos. I'm surprised I haven't seen the AT gun down here from MERC at all yet, just watching this line of sight.
Yeah, in the fields off to the left or right. The Tiger has pushed out all the way from his bush, but still can't get the LOS.
No, it's not. It's just a bunch of stacked OPs.
And in terms of garrisons right now for 6, there's only 5 garrisons, 4 frontline, and 1 just sitting on Rousseau the Firm.
MERC has 7, 1's about to go down at Western. They finally got some set up in the north side of Checkpoint, which they're finally gonna, you know, collapse down onto the 6 side of things, which I think is good timing from their part, because 6 is starting to probably overwhelm Checkpoint a little bit too much to their liking. Oh, Maxi. Close by the Gary.
We do see MERC just flooding into the wheat field now in the south. 6 just trying to hold on to that land. It looks like that Tiger has reversed back into cover, and now the 76 is free to move up.
Try to get in range of the rep station without actually peeking a little bit.
This Tiger will have LOS, but he is exposing his ass pretty. Oh, it looks like he got hit once. That's why. Okay.
Yeah. I think he's gonna get reps now from the rep station.
With the presence of the 76, 6 have been able to get a bit more active in the wheat field, and hopefully they can regain control of that south side. But looking at the SP in of itself, it's pretty empty. Only Crawley SL on that. Is getting reinforced now by Lux.
I don't know what just got hit. Oh, there's an AT gun down here that Corey's taking out. There's a Lux just gonna stroll to La Mason now. MERC now with better control of the entire sector itself. A little bit of heartbreaking for 6 on their side of things, just because they did have such good control on both the south, well, mostly the north side. like the south side was kind of contested like throughout this entire match so far.
76 goes down to Tiger, unfortunately.
Yep, he does.
Again.
That's very unfortunate for the 6 side.
One hit. He got one hit into the tank, but just couldn't cut the angle in time. He did push out a bit far into the wheat field, I think, or not wheat field, into the field to the left. But to get them angles on that Tiger, you kind of have to do that. So it's always a struggle, I find, tanking in the south side of checkpoint, just with the elevation change in the land itself. Just see this Lux now.
Actually,
that Lux is now satcheled, I think. Yeah, it's satcheled. Yeah. Paviv is going to try to save it. No, he's going to try wrap it, but that's going to be a futile exercise.
MERC starting to put on some good pressure now onto La Mason.
They have cleared their lines, and the sixth line has fallen back now to the red-blue line.
Airhead is also coming down at La Mason too for MERC.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of 6 do see it though.
Yeah, it's kind of in a spot that everyone's kind of looking towards. We do have 176er sitting behind Mason right now, and he won't really have line of sight on that Tiger, but I think he's more focused right now. There's infantry behind him. There's a few infantry spawns behind him. You must have an OP or something behind Mason.
Yeah, there's an OP behind La Mason that's going to be
Red Devils. Yeah, I see him there now. Yeah, 76 is stuck looking behind now because of that infantry presence. And this Tiger is just kind of holding the hedge line. Still south of checkpoint.
Fall Crawley right here. And he gets his head taken off. Unfortunate.
Big push from 6 to regain control of the south. But from there...
Yeah, because if you get pushed off of this wheat field, it's not really going to go well for you the rest of the game on checkpoint, if I have to be honest. You would basically have to push up with armor, and that's something that they're just down on right now, just because they did lose a heavy tank.
Yeah, the fuel situation right now, anyway, for the 6th is there's only 360 fuel in the bank. Encouraged is on, so we will see a new 76 shortly. We are losing the garrison though in cemetery. It is locked by Noel, who will probably take it down if Riley can't control him. No, there goes us. Raz and Noel working together to try get that garrison.
Mulligan just laying down in the middle of the street. Melee dies already. You should probably not follow people because they just immediately die like locking onto them.
Curse of the admin.
I think I drank too much coffee.
Are you shaking? You have the shakes?
Oh, I had to use the bathroom pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
It just is what it is. At playing at 4 in the morning, I had to make sure this stream would go well, and so far it is going well for this match.
I think
6th. trying to regain their control of checkpoint. As soon as like I think House made that play in the north and got some Gary set up, and they just pushed down. It just kind of folded from them from there on out.
Yeah, they lost north control kind of simultaneously as soon as they lost south, and it just kind of fell apart for them, and their line just crumbled. But it looks like they're restructuring now, and it looks like they're trying to reconsolidate the power. The line.
There's a head south, 76 and Tiger.
Oh yeah, that 76 missed him.
Both of them traded 1 shell each.
Yeah, that's this spot down here with this 76 is always a nice spot to kite, especially if the Tiger does push up. But again, there is a wall that has been placed. I think it was built by 6th on the south, so that Tiger could, if he wanted to, push up to the hayfield, or just before onto the hedgerows. It looks like there's a Tiger though actually moving down now into the SP, and then MG Rex on top of the chimney.
Yeah, classic spot. Looks like 6 are starting to get something going behind MERC. And MG Rex immediately dies when they go to him. Stop doing that.
The Red Devil just still lurking behind. The 76 has turned away from him, so hopefully there's no AT that gets spawned in by him. There is a few squad leaders up now by the church. I think they're trying to get something going there. There's 100 supplies up there. Might try to get a red zone garrison and make their way down south. And the battle for the south still continues with three SLs and squads committed to it.
Lots of battling going on.
76 and Tiger fight. Tiger sitting on checkpoint itself.
Yeah, I think he got a shell into that 76. 76 is repping now. To be jousting between those two. They'll trade one and they'll just back off and just go back and forth. It's just gonna be of like who still has their AP rounds. I feel like at the end of the game.
Yeah.
For the engagements.
Who can get their AT behind quicker? The 6 slowly making her way back up towards the hard cap. Crawley making his way up through that stream. Has to face off against Libby and Raz. Constantine takes down Raz. I think Libby dies to external factors. Constantine falls to House and Lewis like.
Two of the better shooters in MERC, if I do have to say. 2 veteran players from MERC, Lewis and House.
Yeah.
Libby and Raz, the 2 newest members for them too on their on the UAP. Lots of good players throughout both of these teams in this game.
Just quickly.
No short of talent from each
no.
team, I will say that.
I'm gonna say, what would be the average level in this lobby? Something about like 300 or something.
As far as level, probably 300.
Yeah,
something. I do have to be honest, but experience though, like both these teams are very well veteran. I would say MERC is a little bit more veteran than 6, just because they have more experience in the 40-90-49 format.
Yeah.
6 used to be a TPL light team, so but they have really grown and really become a powerhouse on the OCE and especially just the console side in general.
Yeah. And to be combating in the first division, like this kind of speaks for itself on the standard of gameplay that they strive for. Recon goes over for 6th. Not sure if it's gonna pick up the Tiger, I believe, on the point. It should. Yeah. Of course, I can't see the results of that, but yes, it picks up the Tiger and a few of the infantry.
Snoochie just laying down hay with the MG, but immediately dies as soon as I say his name. Just gonna put my camera here because I have to use the bathroom extremely bad. I drank my coffees way too quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Just had to check my audio levels. I just realized I'm coming across a bit muffly, and awake was a bit low on my side, so I fiddled with some settings. Hopefully that will fix that problem, but of course, working on a delay makes it kind of hard to make any changes, and to know if they were actually positive changes or not.
I see a night kill.
I was just telling them, I was checking my my stream audio, and like everything's coming across. My mic is a bit muffly, so I've pulled down the decibels on OBS, and I think you were a bit low on my side, so I've put up the Discord capture decibels as well. So hopefully that should change and fix the problem. But of course, working with a delay makes it kind of hard to to make any positive changes or see the results of them changes without stopping.
I think one thing that Six is now doing a good job on is they're starting to regain the north side of checkpoint. Recon is being a little bit of a pest for MERC to deal with, but if they can't really get any of the south control in the wheat fields, you might as well go for the north side control because you can easily just run into a hard point. But you're not going to be in any sort of cap weight really for the most part on the north side of checkpoint. It's just how this
How the map, yeah, the
the
point
SP
goes,
is all laid out. Looks like there's a tank fight in the south again. Yes.
Yeah, there is a tiger that's sitting behind in the field. Oh, he's pushing onto the main road now for checkpoint, and he is trying to get a snipe on the 76 sitting behind Mason. There is a line of sight, not that big of a line of sight, but there is a sight line for the 76. See that tiger? Not now, but they were fighting. They will see it soon enough again if the smoke ever clears. Looks like more supplies. Yeah, German supplies dropping behind checkpoint. I'm assuming Crunchy Napkin took out whatever garrisons are behind there. Or maybe Terry Stars off, or he's just dead now anyway. Actually looks like that tiger is now pushing out to support.
This tiger might actually eat around from the 76 in a second.
He does. Misses the... Oh, pork is satchling the rep station? I don't know if... Will that satchel... I don't think it will destroy the 76. I think it will damage it severely, but I don't think it will kill it. I could be wrong. But... Poke Muna? Some of the names. This could be interesting. Yeah, so severely, I think it's damaged to 76. It looks like. Yeah, but didn't kill it. So I don't know. Would that be a waste of a satchel?
I think it is. He's gonna get down some AT mines now, though.
Yeah, but now he's made his presence known, and Casper will kill him. So maybe the 76 will reverse.
If he backs up, could be dangerous.
Yeah, no, Casper's called out the mine, surely.
Either that, or he's trying to find a satchel.
Yeah. Interesting. I think if it was me in a situation, I would have just put the... Because by consequence of blowing up the 76, you would have destroyed both rep stations.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like he was just kind of rushing and just wanted to get it down just in case.
Yeah.
I think this tiger is actually trying to get a handle on that 76.
there is a line of sight somewhere over there for. Oh wait, the 76 is on a recon flare, looks like. Or did I miss the recon flare? No, there was a recon flare. From someone. Oh, it was Ace. My bad. um. Another recon flare goes over the SP, exposing infantry presence and the Tiger sitting on the point.
I think MERC is doing a good job of regaining their north control. I feel like they really recognize that was kind of like, you know, Six's strong side when they were after mid cap was they just had complete north control.
Yeah, all
So
the
quick to
CQB.
kind of, you know, kill that push before it gets any worse. It's like a P strike is probably coming down. Oh, never mind. It's a strike.
Nice, strafing in there. Haven't seen a peace strike, but I think with half of the game gone now, I think it's not really a defined battle. I think it's back and forth. It was looking risky there for sixth for a second, but they have managed to crawl back into past the red blue line, and
Yeah, they actually do now have the wheat field control with two actually 76s pushing in the south against one Tiger. I mean, there's another Tiger that's on SP, but
yeah, that was, I think that Tiger on SP got hit once by magic, and it's repairing. I think the 76s should be trained on where that Tiger is on that hedge line anyway. And that Tiger is peeking, it looks like. Certainly this first shot goes 76. Maybe.
Oh, he misses.
Tiger misses. First shot into the Tiger, but he's going to reverse.
He is going to get away, but that's going to be... that Tiger's not going to be sitting duck unless this other Tiger on SP actually does something himself.
Oh, there we go. There's one shot in from the right from the Tiger on SP. 76 on the road is a bit exposed right now. Needs to get it and cut that angle. No.
Oh, he does
this
take him
Tiger
down.
might actually get both. Now is the time for this Tiger on the left to push as well. But oh, that Tiger is going to go on SP. Surely. What's the delay? What the delay? What's happening here? Oh, he's gone too high. No. I don't. No.
He was gonna die anyways because the other Tiger peaked as well, but
yeah, but at least
yeah,
take one
losing
of them
both
with
of those
you.
heavies is gonna hurt. Well played from MERC there.
I don't know what happened there with the LOS and the Tiger on the SP. Like, I thought they 76 got the first shot. They did, didn't they? And
Shout out to Beck's crew on that one. Wilco about to get a satchel, but immediately dies as soon as he hops over a fence. Yeah, that hurts if you're six. I think they might have 176 in the back now still.
there's still a 76 sitting, or it was on Mason. Where'd it go?
I think he's south of Mason.
Oh yeah, he has moved. I see him. He's starting to leave. Yeah,
MERC sending the house for
Frosty.
some reason on the wheat field. I don't know what's going on there, but
Oh, I don't.
or DJ thought has to.
That, yeah, it's last time.
He's gonna.
Sure, the 76 being spotted for by Ace. Sure, they will see these Tigers shortly.
I think one thing that's we haven't really seen that much is a lot, like there's really been no, other than obviously like the default tanks and like the lights and mediums, there really hasn't been any 8T kills onto these heavies. It's just been tank on tank engagements, which you honestly don't see that much in comp. Like, yeah, you're gonna see it, but like usually it's like 50-50 infantry kills tanks and tanks kill tanks.
Yeah, it is a nice change of pace. Like, seeing tank on tank battles is interesting.
One shot goes into the 76.
Even though it can be
away.
drawn out, like we're seeing now with the cover and effective use of cover and positioning. If it's done well, these tank battles can go on for a long time. And it usually does come down to the infantry and how fast they can get around. But
I think the Tiger just got satcheled by Wilco on the SP. He is satcheled by Wilco, and he's protecting his satchel onto the Tiger.
oh, he gets run over.
I think he just had a heart attack and dies.
looks like he got run over, but he's not going to get time to defuse that satchel. That satchel is going to go off, and that tiger is going to die. It looks like these tigers on this. Looks like the tigers on the south are trying to set up a double tap, but this 76 is in a world of pain right now with the infantry getting closer and closer by the minute.
Oh yeah, there's 2 OPs around La Mason.
And this 76 does get stuck on his own repair station. He needs to... He's going to get satcheled here shortly by Alpine. He's going to satchel... Oh, there's a garrison who's protecting as well. Okay, yeah, so the garrison will go down. 76 won't get damaged by the satchel if he keeps going, but Ajax might get some side into him.
There's actually a lot of 6 around checkpoint as well, so this could get interesting for both sides. I don't know if MERC is a little bit overcommitted to La Mason pressure or what, but 6 has an opportunity now to actually flip this into their favor if they can get some more cap weight inside of the checkpoint sector.
It does, like the fields on the east side of checkpoint are pretty open for advance for 6. There isn't really any cover apart from artillery that is landing occasionally in the field, but I think front door for 6 is wide open to get into checkpoint here. Well, now we have a tiger actually repositioning to checkpoint. So that garrison, they go down the south, and 6 did manage to get out unscathed, but Alpine and Ajax still lurking. What was that flying overhead? That looked like supplies.
Poor Shifty.
We do have a medium running away from Demon and Noel. Mr. House still in the back lines of 6th, hasn't been dealt with yet. And beyond that it's pretty barren.
Airhead is actually coming down from 6 onto checkpoint.
That's what I know. I heard something. I saw supplies and just wrote it off. Again, it is what I was saying. The front door is pretty covered back there. There isn't really much infantry presence from MERC, so I'm expecting a spawn point here, a spawn wave, at least one.
They probably will get this airhead off. Segovia and Salt.
My only worry is the tiger sitting on the left side of the airhead might have an angle eventually, or I'd be switching to HE. I'd probably just trying to. Unless he didn't see it, but
Lots just spawn on the airhead. Less than 40 to go. Feels like it's the last 5 minutes right now.
Yeah, what can this tiger see? So this tiger can't actually see much. It would have to push out to the right to see anything of substance. I think most of the players that spawned on that airhead have died, though. I think 2 artillery. I think they tried to push across the road. But another big spawn wave.
Yeah, 3 SL spawn on that airhead, so that's gonna be pretty beneficial to them. I think they're gonna get 4 SPs.
Yeah.
Or
a few
4 OPs in the SP.
So many acronyms. So far there's only one OP sitting in the, but the cap has started for Mason and for checkpoint, so we might have a race on our hands.
Yeah, I think the Tiger's just gonna drive onto the SP now and just be a pest, because this is a lot of 6 players onto the SP.
Yeah, it's a big
Looks like a Tiger actually dies in the south as well, or maybe a rep station, not quite sure. I think it is a Tiger.
It is a Tiger that went down. So the last Tiger on checkpoint, it seems. Constantine trying to get any angle he can. He is rockets.
Looks like a bombing run is coming down as well for the MERC side. I don't know if it's going to get the airhead, but they will still have their OPs.
Not going to get the airhead on this one. Oh, actually, sorry, no, it didn't get the airhead. But MERC doing well to contain this threat, and the airhead is still up for one more spawn. But I think artillery, there's spawn wave, last spawn wave I assume for the, last spawn wave for the airhead. And then artillery wiped out half of it.
But on the flip side, MERC is in the SP right now, as well on Mason Du Creek.
Yeah.
So it's only like 4 or 5 guys, but still, it's a little bit cause of concern because if their defense doesn't hold, whatever Sixth has is gonna have to fully reset.
And it looks like MERC are doing well in creating the line already for the firm offensive. We do have a medium, might be able to stop this, but he's not looking at the point. Honestly, wouldn't be
That kind
surprised.
of just scattered spawnways for MERC, and now they're really starting to flood into La Mason from the south.
Alright, yeah, so sorry, just checking the audio there. Your voice is coming across well on my stream. My mic is still a bit muffled, so I'm gonna have to go check the mic settings after this game. But it looks like Sixth have done a decent job in getting back into the hardpoint and stopping the cap for now.
Yeah, kind of just scattered fighting around La Mason right now. Pretty even control though from both teams around the SP. I think Shifty is trying to spawn a garrison on the front door. He might kill Crawley.
Surprised MERC are still not have enough bodies to cap right now. A big spawn wave on the garrison on Mason. Raz might see it, but it's a risky peek for him. Artillery drops and takes out supplies, it looks like. Oh, I thought I heard a satchel. There still is a big presence of Sixth in the north, and they are slowly making their way down into Crossroads. But I think in terms of the front line or any type of line that they have set up, it's kind of all over the place. Just looking at the map right now.
We're going to the pub lobby strats now. Just everyone just everywhere.
Just get in and hold. I did miss there is actually an AT gun up by Hospice that might, if it was occupied, probably did have an angle on the Tiger for a time.
It could be out of render distance too, though, as well. So
yeah, I think it's over 1,000 meters.
I forget what render distance is for tanks. Is it
I think
like
it's
1,200? 800?
I think it's 1,000 meters. I think is what I heard before, but that was a few updates ago, so it might have changed.
It's probably still 1,000. We're on console, so the graphics don't really still render in, even when you're in admin cam flying around.
Yeah. Although it is looking like I was just looking at my stream, and it is looking a lot nicer with the new updates or with the new provider.
Six fully now defending La Mason. Good job to them, because MERC was they really had a foothold in La Mason, and
it was looking scary.
Yeah, La Mason's one of those points too. If there's a lot of obviously there's a lot of sector that they could contest when you do lose it as allies, but it's a very hard point to get back. Like a lot of these fourth points for the allies are extremely hard to retake, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, every point against these teams is going to be really hard to take no matter what.
Yeah, it's going to be a slug either way, but I mean, for these points, yeah, there's a lot less cover. I'm just looking at an AT gun here off to the right side of Mason, trying to engage Riley and Twonky trying to engage the Tiger through some trees. Tiger can't seem to get the shot ranged. I'm not sure if they got a hit though, actually. Doesn't look like they got a hit at all in that Tiger.
Lots of bushes shooting at each other.
Nah, this AT gun can't get the Tiger ranged either. Oh, one hit into the Tiger from the AT gun. Surely he returns fire. There we go. There's that AT gun down and...
Yep. Vector's tank.
I'm just looking out the south. There's a big push going on from the south. I don't know, the players didn't render for some reason. But I was like, where are all the MERC guys? I got closer and just saw them all. Okay. But yeah, no, there still is a good presence of 6 players in the south. Again, getting through the hayfield is just it's just always a hard mission to complete.
Yeah. 30 minutes remaining left in the match. After mid-cap, it's pretty much been all MERC. 6 had some opportunities, I think, really early on after mid-cap flips to reclaim it. They just didn't get MERC to break, but, you know, MERC's been really solid. I mean, both these teams, honestly, have been really solid. It's just one play here and there is, you know, can easily flip this game into 6 favor. I just think they need to get the south control and maybe a little bit more north presence, and then have like one big coordinated push to checkpoint to order to claim it. I think the first step is obviously wiping out these heavy tanks from MERC, because I think they are sitting at 2 heavies and a medium. They do have 1 heavy that they can spawn in and drive up when possible, but
yeah, I think if anything I take away from the game, I think the armor. I think 6 had an opportunity there to take at least one of the heavies down on checkpoint, and didn't happen. I think the AT players are doing a good job in terms of satching for both teams. I think the Tigers have worked slightly better, I think, with positioning. I think that's always going to be the case though on checkpoint for the Germans, especially with the hedge lines sitting across the road. They can always kite them a bit easier than the 76s can kite the fields. I think for me the standout play probably was that airhead sitting on checkpoint getting 3 full spawns, but then the artillery for MERC just pounding that location every time they spawn.
Weatherman on Artie is a dangerous threat when he's on Artie. I would not be surprised if he drops over 250 this game, like, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's kind of the ballpark expectation for any Artie player in the higher.
I mean, it's kind of map dependent, because I have no idea what LLMA has in store later tomorrow for the Taka and or like the Taco and Legion game.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where. It's gonna be interesting for that match, but
I think
gotta get through this one first.
Yeah, LLMA is pain. I think Legion will have it hard, especially playing as the allies. Not the best faction to face off against the Germans as the English. It's hard, especially against the MG42. You don't want to be doing that.
What just died back here?
That was a rep station. Now 76 is backed up because they get hit once, and a AT gun, so I went down. Yeah, so that Tiger is holding that bush quite well. It is focused on the 76 behind Mason, whereas 76 on the south, it actually has. If it pulls forward a small bit more, he'd have line of sight on the Tiger. He'd have a line of sight on well. But he does actually. He might see. Let me see. He might. No, he doesn't see. Oh. No, he doesn't see the Tiger. What Tiger is that? Who's in this Tiger? Bear Crash.
Oh, there's a Greyhound back here.
There is.
It is marked by the commander.
Are the Tigers reacting? The Tigers don't seem to
Oh,
be
he shot a flare
reacting.
at the Greyhound.
One of the 76 in the south, or Tiger in the south, is reacting to that, to the Greyhound. That is dealt with pretty swiftly and effectively.
Yeah, just both those tanks playing really well together, just having each other's back there after one took a round. I think that's Beck's take again, taking out the Greyhound.
I'm hearing another tank in the... Oh, is it the medium? Yeah, P4 is pushed up to the orchards, just to the north of the point. There is still a pocket of 6th infantry north of checkpoint, just to the left of the MSR, sitting in like Echo 5-6, working their way down. There is a green garrison up there as well, so there could be maybe a spawn point coming in from... I mean, there's 3 SLs here: Crunchy, Frosty, and Red. I mean, if they get any... And they all have their OPs down, so there could potentially be 18 players pushing the hard point for 6th. It's just if they can spare the infantry somewhere else.
Got some players crawling in the wheat fields towards Libya right now.
One of the Tigers gets hit just to the south of Mason. I'm trying to find what Tiger fired at him. It looks like Wellwell's Tiger got that hit.
I'm honestly gonna be curious because if I'm merc in this situation, you obviously still want to pressure La Mason. You can't really just sit on checkpoint still. They are like still trying to push towards Mason, but I think if Merc uses an airhead way behind them, gets somebody behind these tanks and infantry, can really cause 6 to like panic late into the game. One of the Tigers actually gets a shot into the 76.
Yeah,
and does end up taking it out.
Yeah,
that's Beck's tank.
I do agree. I haven't seen a Merc airhead at all this game. The 6 have been doing a good job in looking in their backlines. I mean, they've been managing to lock it down for some parts. Like that pressure we saw on Mason did come from their backlines. So there is a few gaps Merc can possibly take advantage of, but at the moment I
look at this. If you look at the Tiger in the south, I was wondering how he got an angle. He's actually on top of a rep station in between 3 barricades.
Oh yes, I have seen this before. I forget what.
But he is gonna get hit.
Yeah, but hopefully the 2. I think it's 3 rep stations he needs to out rep any kind of damage.
Oh, that's a far away 76.
Yeah, I do remember seeing.
Very far away.
I remember seeing the spot once when I was watching a PC stream. But I just couldn't find that stream once I'd watched it before. But it is a nice spot to be in, especially if you do get because you do see over the edge lines and all that kind of stuff. That wall.
Got a barricade also somewhat protecting them.
76
One shot
get
just
hit.
go into. Oh, 76 might go down. He misses because of the barricade that's probably not rendered in for that tank crew.
No, it won't be rendered in. 76, it doesn't get out of the way.
It goes down. Yeah, pretty sure that unrendered barricade is the downfall of that 76.
Yeah. What's funny is that barricade was built by a 6 player to start the game for the 76 sitting on that road. And now it's come to bite them.
And both the rep stations are unfortunately down for this Tiger.
We have a plane coming over. What could this be? Let's see. It's supplies. Never mind. I was really hoping for an air.
I want a knife kill.
Bun is just facing off against the entire army up here.
Oof. 2 good grenades by somebody on the 6. Those 2 Merc players. Not sure what the resources look like, but I feel like a P-Strike is going to have to take out one of these Tigers. Because now
So,
MERC is bringing up a third Tiger. It's
I mean, right now,
at the
for 6, I mean, they have 71 munitions, 355 manpower.
that's an airhead, and it is going to be a MERC airhead in the bottom corner of the map. I
There's
highly doubt anybody's back here.
no one's looking, no one's here. This airhead, if no one saw the plane, maybe Headspin saw it? The Headspin? No, he didn't see it. I don't think anyone heard the plane. No one's turning their heads to look at this. Actually, New Dawn might see it. New Dawn sees it. New Dawn is redeploying. I think he did see it. Maybe the commander sees it as well. Yeah, it looks like this
Probably
airhead's gonna
called
be
out,
dealt with. Yeah, it's not marked right now, but the commander is running towards it, and probably will get there before the 30-second spawn timer. There isn't a bombing gun to follow, is there?
no, it's just there. It's actually fully open. So
Yeah, backpack has it.
I
It's
I
marked
highly
there.
doubt anybody's gonna spawn on it. If they do, it's gonna be recon, maybe one SL.
Yeah, with 20,
Unless like the entire spawn wave goes there, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen.
yeah, with 20 minutes to go, you're not really wanting to put too much at risk. I mean, even though it is the first game up the season, still kind of want to win on the first match.
Oh, there's a Stewart here that's having a rough time. Immediately dies as soon as I say that.
Yeah, I was watching that as well. The guy looked like from the Tiger up on the south.
Bex Tiger in the south. Probably on top of barricades. Airhead is gone too, by the way, so.
Yeah, that commander.
Yeah, MERC just had like, they had like 600 manpower, so it's like you might as well throw it out. You know.
Yeah, see what you can do. I think if it almost got down, only 2 players spotted the airheads at the end, but yeah, it was kind of in the open.
Yeah, I should try to get a satchel on levels. Tiger does not get it down.
Oh, it's close. There is still, I mean, 6 are still doing a good job in staying in the running for getting back into the point. Crawley with his OP, like in the creek, in the stream. I mean, they are getting mowed down by whatever. What was that mowed them down? I think it was Corey. Oh no, there is an MG Major Rex.
Yeah, MG Rex has a good angle onto that under that stream. So
yeah. So that route's pretty much cancelled.
Would not be. I'm really surprised from 6 not throwing smoke grenades in there. I mean, Brex is now dead, but a little surprised there's not a lot more smokes in that creek.
Recon flared a scope for 6 that shows the enemies near Crawley and the Tiger. Is it Tiger, say? Yeah, Tiger sitting on the point. That Tiger is hit though, actually. Where did that Tiger hit from?
MERC actually getting a backline gear in H5. That's shifty. The AT gun all the way down here. Ooh, there's a medium tank in the north. Guess they're trying to get some snipes in.
There was, I mean, he might be replacing the AT gun that did get taken out.
Yeah,
one
I
SG
think Malarkey hopped out to get just better ping, so it's like it's not gonna be rendered in, but you still can shoot. So
yeah. There is 2 recon flares now going over checkpoint, showing the 2 tanks on the back of checkpoint. Those 2 Tigers looks like they are starting to consolidate their forces. I don't want to say turtle, but
Hmm.
gonna start consolidating their forces onto the checkpoint, leaving one of the tigers out on the south to lock down that flank. But I don't know. In terms of 6 armor right now, there's 176 in the bottom HQ that's leaving shortly, and 176 just south of Maison. It's gonna be a tall task for 6 to get back into the hard cap in any meaningful way. They are getting closer and closer to capturing the south, capturing that MSR. 76 fires over the Tiger, firing far into the distance, looking maybe trying to get a HQ snipe.
P-strike is going down on something.
It's not it's not
Oh,
mine. Was that 76? It was.
I think he just P-strike the 76.
It's no, it's a rep station.
Oh, never mind. It's just a rep station.
I'm like,
I was about to say that's a beautiful P-strike if it worked out, but 76 moved as it was being called in.
There's no 76 near that rep station. I mean, there's 76 up to the northwest of it, but I think that 76 has been there for a time.
Yeah, the 76 kind of has a beat. Actually, shoots the back from the medium all the way in the north.
Sorry, I
think the medium in the north is shooting the 76, or the Tiger
up in the south.
Yeah,
oh, I do see the traces. Okay, the Tiger is now getting out of dodge. Yeah, well, that's a snipe. That is. That's how many meters? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's like 100 and.
Well, he might
1100 meters or something.
I don't think that 76 actually sees him, but he is starting to get surrounded by infantry now too.
Which 76?
Very curious if the 76 is going to be a little bit more aggressive on the south for this Tiger. I think he will be one shot to this Tiger, but with
I'm worried about the right
engineer
for
on
this 76. If he does push across that field, this Tiger is sitting on the back of checkpoint. Actually, no, there's hedges in the way. I think, yeah, there's hedges in the way. They might not get an angle on that 76, but decides to cross the field.
Bon does take out the Gary in the south for MERC. Now this Tiger's kind of sitting all by himself with a guy on top of him. The Dick's now fully regain control of the south, other than a Tiger. So it's gonna start to get a little spicy here in the next few minutes, I think.
We do have a Tiger in checkpoint that's decided to push out of his field, and now is watching the MSR for anyone who's crossing.
And now HC gun is also built from the south as well.
Now would be a prime time for this 76. If it's going to start pushing out, I was going to say it's prime time for him to push out, see if he can deal with that.
Bottom run is coming down. That does take out the Gary on the point.
The 76, if it keeps pushing, it might get eyes on the Tiger in checkpoint. That Tiger on the south has retreated all the way back to cover. The 76 decides to take a more direct approach to the point, although that Tiger on checkpoint is now marked by the commander.
Yeah, it's also engine 2. Wilford was engined it, I'm pretty sure.
The 76 is taking a very direct approach to the checkpoint. I don't think
he wants to finish off this Tiger.
Where's the other Tiger? Yeah, there's okay. Another Tiger has pushed up to the north. See this? Yeah, that Tiger is completely unaware that 76 is on his flank. But again, that Tiger, is he gonna get the shot on the tracks there? He does. Okay.
There he goes.
But that's okay. The second Tiger is now sitting to the back right of checkpoint, and the Tiger in the south is now actually peeking. big spawn wave from Crawley and his crew onto the back. Recon flares going up from MERC.
And I do realize that there is a Tiger on the flare, or a 76 on the flare. This Tiger's going to back up and probably get a first shot.
Medium is pushing down now, actually, through the center of SME, and might, if he keeps pushing, he will get ass of that Tiger that is in the field, the down glider.
They're starting to contest a little bit.
Yeah, it is flashing. 6 are flooding the points. Artillery is doing its best to hold them back. That 76 did get hit once actually, and here we have the medium pushing up. Tiger is completely unaware of the presence of that medium.
I think he's getting called out right now.
Medium will have ass, so he doesn't stop.
No, he
Medium
actually has his front.
Oh, is that
He has
front?
his
Oh,
front.
sorry.
Yeah, he has his
I
front.
wasn't zoomed in. Oh, okay. That explains why.
6 starting the cap. They are starting to cross the road.
Winnie with a satchel on the back of the medium, and that medium will get taken either by the Tiger or that satchel now. Yeah, that medium is in a world of pain right now. One more rocket to be engined by Libby. Libby connects and takes him out. Friendly satchel secondary explosion. Half or 1/4 cap already by 6th.
Yeah, Garrison is still down for MERC onto checkpoint. Reinforce is also down as well.
It's not
Bombing
done.
run is coming in.
Second 76 is making its way up the road, but it's gonna be a while. Looks like 6th are doing a good job in getting across the road. They've seen more bodies up there now. That's a MERC bombing run, you said.
Yes, it is MERC bombing run.
Grand takes out a few players, kills some friendlies. Winnie goes down to it.
Yeah.
Tiger is now on the road. 76 is looking down the road. 76 will get first shot if he reacts in time. Oh, Tiger stops just before Tiger gets non-pen.
I have no idea where this fight is happening.
It's on checkpoint right now by the shed.
Oh.
Tiger gets the kill. But then we have a 76 coming up the road, perpendicular to the Tiger. Oh my god, get gun in front, 76. knew he with the rockets, should have ass. Dan saves that engagement. Now that 76 is free to start applying pressure down.
Yeah, now the Tiger in the south is now going to push up. I feel like whoever wins this Tiger engagement is or this heavy engagement is probably going to win the point.
That Tiger is not called out by anyone that I know of right now. But again, I'm not.
This is going to be a very chaotic 8 minutes, I will say that.
Yeah, I'm going to put my game audio down a bit more. The first shot.
Tiger gets him into the 76.
76 is getting smoked, reversing, needs to cut the angle quickly. Winnie, and there goes that 76.
Down.
Although the cap is still going in the favor of 6th. But for how long now that Tiger has free reign? Magic on the back of this Tiger with rockets. Yeah, rockets. He might engine the Tiger. One shot in.
I think Wayne just DC'd. He's just running into a wall right now. That's very unfortunate.
Magic Tiger looks like he engines the Tiger. Tiger is stationary now for any new infantry led to try stop the rep. Fatal watch might intercept. No, they go 2 separate ways. Can Leb stop the rep? He can get one of them. Can he get Burkett? No, he goes down to Burkrat. I don't know how to say that name.
Another Tiger is coming up too onto the SP through the basically middle of the map. Huge spawn wave on the MERC Garrison.
Still
one satchel from either team will probably secure this cap, but it's all 6 really.
Magic back with more rockets, gonna take out DJ, takes out DJ. That tank is only in with the TC. Magic gets taken by TC. Burkhardt, oh, I guess grenaded. That Tiger is empty in the south. Cap is 3/4 done right now. And spawns are still coming in. Satchel went off. Not sure if that got the garrison. We do have 76 approaching from the south.
Huge spawn wave for MERC.
Tiger is now on the hard, or no, he's not on the hard cap right now. He's close. Oh, she is he? Yeah, that Tiger's on the hard cap, and now MERC are starting to defend. Airhead goes down for 6th. Point going back and forth. 6th. If they can get this airhead, get the whole team on the airhead. Looks like it's going to be a 6th cap.
I think it will be. There's nothing at Western 2 for MERC, so if there's any 6th at Western, which I don't believe there is.
There we go. 6th have capped. 6th have capped. 5 minutes remaining. 3 of which can be used for cap. And we have no friendlies, no 6th infantry on Western approach right now. I think all forces are focused on checkpoint and holding.
Yeah, some MERC OPs are back up, but a bunch of them spawn on the Gary.
We have a 76 pushing down the MSR from the south, heading north. Should have gun left here if I'm getting all the MERC infantry coming in, but I think he's focused on that Tiger and must be marked by an SL. '76 does have gun left. Tiger has fired. '76 is going to keep pushing. Smoke is going to cover. Tiger pushes up. '76 pushes first.
First shot.
Keep pushing. '76. He's going to cut the angle.
I think there's also smoke in the way, but he does get him.
Wow. Okay, I think
4 minutes left. That might secure the game. Obviously, it's not over yet, but
with 2 minutes left to get a cap started, it's not looking good for MERC after holding the point for 95% of the game, and
oh man,
almost capping Mason to now losing the game. 76 is being reinforced by a Stewart on his back. Let's see how quickly 6 can get consolidated. I see 2 garrisons north and south of checkpoint and 1 on Mason, but no hard point garrison as of yet. I don't think there's space. Recon flares goes up and shows where most of the MERC are coming from. 76 is now going to reverse and try cut off that approach. There's no more Tigers, is there?
No. There's an abandoned medium tank in the south, but that's about it. Yeah, it's not looking good for MERC. They have just kind of OP spawns and 1 Gary to spawn off of right now. It's not looking really good for them. 3 minutes left. I don't know if they have a bombing run on cooldown. They do have enough for a bombing run, nothing for an airhead.
Stewart's just sitting in the hard cap on the German side, just locking down. I think with 1 minute left before the game is technically over. I don't know if MERC can get enough bodies back in. MERC strafing run doesn't have much effect on any of the infantry.
Yeah, they probably don't have any bombing runs to use. 35 seconds left. First week of Division 1 play. And it's probably going to be a 6th victory for them. Well played from them.
I know, after being on the back foot for most of the game to now just pushing the point in the last few minutes. I mean, how often does it happen? Like I've seen it a few times, but Do you think do you think that's a tactic that teams try to employ? Is in just to hold for 95% of the game and then the last few minutes just send the house?
I mean, that seems to be the Legion strategy for things, from what
Oh.
we've seen, but
Yeah.
this time it happened with about 10 minutes ago was like their play, which obviously worked into their favor. They had more time to, get things set up, but GG's to 6, GG's to
Yeah.
Merc.
What a
What a
game.
well-played game. It's going to be a fun Division 1, I would say.
It's gonna be
Think
spicy. Yeah.
anybody's season.
Um, big plays from both Armour and AT in the end. Had a bit of a rough start for the Armour, I think, for 6th, but they managed to call themselves back and get Armour support. Armour. Oh my god.
Armor
Superiority.
superiority.
Yeah, that's the one. It's too early.
That's the word.
I don't know how you can say it, because yeah. But yeah, I think once they got that, then their true colours were shown.
Wow. What a game. Everyone's just trying to tally up their last few kills to who can brag of who got the most kills in the match. Probably going to go to Artie, but
Wouldn't be surprised. Can't wait to look at the scoreboard after this. I'm gonna actually just quickly check who's on my RD so I can just get a name for that. That's Happy Andy. Oh, again, my frames start to go to shit.
down goes the sewer tank.
76 is making a last dive into the red line.
That will be the game, ladies and gentlemen. GG's to 6, GG's to Merc. Lots of other games going on as well. Gonna be a fun season, but
Yeah.
congrats to
Wow.
6 on winning this one.
What a game. Well, let's just check the scoreboard here quickly. Let's see, who did I say was on my RD? I forgot already.
Weatherman with 2,400
Happy
combat score on Artie. Holy.
Happy Andy on my RD for 1700 combat score and 1700 defense score. Highest performance, let's see, Constantine 600 combat score with the AT. I mean, fair play to the fair play to 6 with the front with their frontal attack. They just never gave in.
Yeah, especially when they were on the back foot, when their 4th point getting captured, they just, recovered, slowly built up their fuel, and made that one final push with about 10, 15 minutes remaining. So congrats to them again. GG's to Merc. You guys are still not out of it. Still a lot of games played to get in this season.
First game, and I mean,
yeah. So yeah, good one to start off my morning. It's 5. It's almost 6 o'clock now. I'm gonna go take a nap after this.
I'm gonna have some breakfast. Can't wait.
Any last words, Chris?
I
guess
mean,
before we head out.
everyone, just make sure you keep up to date with the streams and the timestamps for the next few games. It's gonna be a busy weekend. This is only the start of it.
Oh yeah, busy
So-
weekend every weekend. I feel like
Yeah.
it's gonna be my second job. I feel like for the next few months, for the next few weeks. So I have nothing else to say other than GG's to both teams, and again, we're switching to Mortain skirmish for whatever reason. But
Yeah.
GG's again.
GG, guys.
This has been Awake and Chris. Have a good one,
Yeah.
everyone.
Bye, guys.